Yo, what did you do YouTube? We are back with another video, and in this video we got Akademiks revealed very disturbing things about TDE and Charlamagne. And I'm not gonna lie, I know who Charlamagne is. I know who Charlamagne is. Do I know who TDE is? No. I don't. This is news to me. I hope y'all enjoy, and if y'all do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's get to it. We're live every single day on the Twitch, man. Make sure y'all tune in. Link in the description.
While breaking down the story of TDE pulling up on him to confront him, DJ Akademiks actually revealed a version of this story we haven't heard before, where a member of TDE, in a subtle fashion, threatened the life of Grand Wizard Chat Ninja, who's the blogger who runs Akademiks TV. Now, this was not just, a threat that was like passing the wind. No, this was a threat that was pretty credible, because they were stalking him with private investigators for months, and they knew exactly where he stayed and his daily routine. Akademiks walks us through, he goes to this Kendrick Lamar concert when he comes to Jersey or New York, and while at the concert, he's live streaming, so they know he's there. So they pull up on Akademiks to confront him. It's Dave Free, Anthony Salad, and other people. TDE even got somebody recording so they could provide the footage if Akademiks is lying or saying anything that's not true. But during this conversation, TDE members were really pissed off at the stories being posted on Akademiks TV on X. So Akademiks TV is obviously not ran by Akademiks himself. It is ran by other people, but Akademiks own the page. Now, people were posting things like Dave Free is the father to Kendrick Lamar's son. They were posting Dave Free's, wife, Kendrick Lamar's wife, posting things about the family. And they were really pissed off at this, and they wanted blood.
So I'm watching the show. It's all good. I see a mad cow, rabies-infested, Dave Free come through after I see some guy with like a blue hat looking like he was acting like he was looking for me. They pull up. The person who's our sweet host, they're confused. They're looking at these guys. It's their concert. Remember, I went to their concert. They ain't coming in. They're looking at these guys. They have these all-access passes on. But, of course, it's like, well, they paid for the suite. Still we get us all access, but doesn't mean you just run through everybody's suite. My security is dealing with it. They're like, yo, okay, yo, blah, blah, blah. Dave Free, I get to see him at some point. He says, yo, do you want to, come talk to me. At first, I was like, listen, you could come talk to me in the suite. Leave all them little Crip blood niggas outside. You and me could talk in the suite. I don't care. He insists that we talk outside, and actually the person for the suite didn't want it. They just came with so much energy. I said, fine, I'll go out the suite and talk to you. Security kind of have a face-off. My security's looking at them like, what's up, what we gonna do? Their security's like, what's up, what we gonna do? Obviously, nobody's security would do anything unless I say something or Dave Free says something. And we get into this conversation. It's a little bit tense, but it's also a real conversation. Dave Free basically tells me a few things. Dave Free is emotional, by the way. He tells me that he has all these issues about things and the battle going too far. So what do you mean the battle is going too far? Now, keep in mind, Kendrick has a hit song. I went to go see him perform the hit song. The battle, right? So this battle that we're talking about, Kendrick calls Drake a pedophile. Dave Free is approaching me saying, this is going too far. Why is it going too far? He's saying that, yo, people are playing with people's kids. Yo, they talking about, yo, his kids is mine.
Dave Free is not a rapper, so I can understand how somebody who's not a rapper, who's relatively private, has been thrown into this.
Yo, what is good, everyone? Let's take a quick break. For the people who do not smoke, skip right past this. That's very good that you do not smoke. For anybody that does smoke, though, I have a question. Have y'all tried King Palms yet? As a smoker, you should test out more things to see what you really like. After trying different wraps out, I think I finally found my favorite. Right now, I got one left. Gotta re-up tomorrow. If you do order online and you want 10% off, code KPMTHenry will get you 10% off of any order. I'm about to place an order myself. 25 bubblegum mini rolls. Oh my god, add that to the cart for sure. Look at that, $45 before discount code. Code KPMTHenry. Apply. Hey, it's not that much, but you're getting it a little bit cheaper and you're showing some support to me. It's very appreciated. There you go. It's on the way. $36 out the door. We got 25 bubblegum mini rolls and 25 regular mini rolls on the way. So 50 in total. I definitely recommend I don't tap in. If you're going to be smoking the bud, might as well be smoking in the best way possible. It's always worth to try new things out until you see something that you really like. So I definitely recommend trying it out. Let's get back to the video.
Situation that's been thrown into this rap battle. and now he has hundreds of thousands of people who despises him and hate him because he has been identified as like the brainchild behind Kendrick Lamar in his operation. I can understand how, yeah, you know, going from private 1 week to now, you got all these enemies and these fans on social media posting your kids, posting your wife, comparing you to Kendrick's son, comparing your kids to Kendrick's kids, comparing your wife to. I can understand how it's weird, but you got to look at your man's, yo. Your man's was the one who dropped the like that freestyle, like going off on Drake, right? Like antagonizing and instigating this rap beef. Yo, man's was the one who wanted this rap beef badly. He finally got the rap beef. The rap beef went too far. Now you're blaming Drake and his. No, you blame Kendrick Lamar. He's the one who started it. And I like Kendrick Lamar. I love his music. I love Drake's music. I'm not some type of sicko fan who's kind of like, oh, no, I'm like.
And that's some real shit, because both of them have good music. And the fact that you have to choose one of them is just dumb. It's just dumb as shit. It's really just dumb.
Like, bro, I'm
real
pretty
shit,
neutral.
Flacco.
I'm not biased. Kendrick Lamar dropped the diss on Like That. He antagonized the rap beef. He's been antagonizing this rap beef for about 5 years now. Your Kendrick Lamar had Not Like Us, or an iteration of Not Like Us, since about 2023 or 2022, I know for a fact. 100% Kendrick Lamar had this exact same diss record we heard, or an iteration of it, since like 2023. That's just a fact. Everybody in the industry heard it. So if your man's has been antagonizing this and looking for this beef for years now, and you finally got the beef, and now everybody is hurt, everybody is at odds, and things got destroyed and effed up, don't blame it like your ops. Blame your man's for leading you to the fire.
And I have a conversation with Dave Free because of that. Now, if anybody knew at the time, my Akademiks TV was also, you know, I think they were clowning SZA too. I think he's the manager of SZA. No, that's Punch. We didn't see Punch. I thought he was going to at least at some point mention SZA to me. He never did. Also, why is SZA important? Because back on Everyday Struggle, when I first ever met SZA and SZA got mad at me, the original story, Dave Free is the person who said, I get what you're saying. Yo, she's sensitive. Could you apologize to her, or at least like retract that you don't hate her on the platform that you did it on? Could you at least say on stream you don't hate her? And I agreed, because I was like, wait, she took my stream and thought that I hate her? Whatever. So I thought he was going to talk about some SZA stuff. He didn't. In fact, his whole thing was about people, like, I guess the internet crowd was starting to look into that maybe Kendrick's kids wasn't his. And I guess that there was some hurt behind it, because now the family has to deal with that.
They then attempted to give Akademiks an ultimatum. The entire purpose of this little meetup or confrontation or pulling up on Akademiks, the entire purpose of this was to get Akademiks to shut down the Akademiks TV operations and to get them to stop posting about Kendrick Lamar, Dave Free, Kendrick's kids, or anybody associated with TDE and PG Lang, which to me was never going to happen. I don't even know why they pulled up, attempting this. It was never going to happen. Now, one of the people involved, named Anthony Salah, he is, I guess, one of the brainchilds of this entire Kendrick Lamar operation as well. He tells Akademiks, yo, bro, hey, get them to stop, because we don't know what else to do about this. We know where he stays. We got the private investigators. It won't be nothing to get him handled. It won't be nothing to get him, AKA, gone. If you don't step in and stop it, we will.
He then volunteers to me.
Take that
says,
to
well,
law enforcement, real shit.
You got to realize it's gotten to that point where we don't know what to do. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, we know who's the person who's posting on your page. I said, what? He says, yes, Akademiks TV, we know who's posting on it. He says, I'm here having a conversation with you, hoping you could change something. Anthony Silla, when he listens to this, he knows I'm not a liar because I don't have to lie. He says, I hope you could change something. And I said, what do you mean? He says, well, we've paid for a private investigator to go look for this guy in another country. We know his name. We know how he looks. We know everything about him. It's nothing for us to put money to get him handled. That's what they tell me. So they told me they have identified the person who's running my page. And they said, we've gotten investigators and it's nothing to have this person handled. And I said, listen, calm it down. We've gotten investigators and it's nothing to have this person handled. And I said, listen, calm it down.
But it's also kind of hard to believe this shit, because, like, of course, we've seen it before in this industry. People does fake drama, you know. People does fake shit just to stay in the loop more. If you really had a conversation like this and they say it's nothing to get this person handled, do you think they're telling that to somebody they trust? Like, of course they trust you a little bit to tell you, but I'm saying, like, how do I word it? Like, do you think they're telling it to somebody that they handle it as well? They probably only do trust you because they know that they probably know your whole routine as well. You feel me? And so you're feeling comfortable enough to tell it. Why is Akademiks telling it right now? Unless this shit's all fake.
These dudes are not mob bosses. These dudes, yo, this is why you give like street dudes a little bit of money and they feel like they can commit all crimes. They're now mob bosses. They're like the world boss now. Yo, these dudes, because they feel like they got a little bit of money, these street dudes think they can go to Australia, stalk somebody, harass them, and then murder them. I mean, sir, it's not not happening. It's not. Okay, it's not happening, bro. You aren't gonna do anything to Grand Wizard. It's not. We know y'all not, bro. Y'all already made the threat, and it's on camera too, because you guys was recording this incident. Yo, I can't believe to understand, man. With the amount of money these dudes have, why a Twitter page will bother them, right? Yo, if a Twitter page is saying mean things about you, so what? So now, if they cross over into the line of defamation, sue them, but you can't sue them because they are not really defaming you. All they're saying kind of falls under the realm of like whatever free speech in whatever country they are in, right? Like if Grant is in like Australia, whatever he's doing falls under the guidelines of free speech in his country. You can't really sue him. So now you're threatening him. And it's because of threats like this that Akademiks is taking this entire situation seriously. Right? Which is why when Akademiks got a call from Charlamagne the God, and Charlamagne the God tells Akademiks, yo, I got wind these people are looking into this about you, yo, they investing this about you. Akademiks, being fully aware about the threat already made towards Grand Wizard and other people in his crew, Akademiks approached Charlamagne the God as a brother, begging Charlamagne the God, hey, bro, just tell me where you're getting this information from so I at least know who I'm going up against. Charlamagne the God refused to. Now, Akademiks would even break down in this particular video why exactly Charlamagne the God refusing to tell him who exactly is going after him, hurt him, and he thought that was out of bounds because whenever he been approached by somebody with information and dirt on Charlamagne the God, he gave Charlamagne the God the person's name, who they work for, where they was coming from. He gave him everything. He never held nothing back against Charlamagne the God. So when Charlamagne the God did it to him, it didn't feel good and he didn't like it at all.
If I told you somebody has your social security number and you're like, who? And I show you proof that they do have your social security, you said, bro, who has it? Who sent this to you? And I just said, yeah, I don't know. What would you think? I've always liked Charlamagne. I've always looked up to him. So when they came to me with that, ask Charlamagne, not only did I show him the info, I gave him the info, I sent him, I went to the email, told him the email address where I got it from. I never communicated with the people trying to plot against him. I never tried to halfway plot, none of that. Hey, this is what I got. Please just take it. You know, it's no good. I say that to Joe. I said that to Charlamagne. I said, this info here, I know it's bad. It's of bad faith. It has no place on my platform. It has no place. I'm really confused because the one operative question is, if you're quoting all this information, how don't you know where it's from? Also, there's a tape or there's a audio of Charlamagne saying months ago, yeah, all this stuff is going to get found out. this seems to be exactly what you were talking about. So you have a little bit more insight than just, oh, I just randomly opened up an email. So I don't know how much you're looking out for someone if you're also protecting a source. I'll play it.
Even if you're just completely anti-academics, even you got to admit, like, that's fair. When it was your turn, when you was in the fire, I warned you. I told you who was after you. I told you how they was after you, how they was about to attack you, why they was going to attack. I gave you everything. Everything. I didn't tell you, hey, Charlamagne, hey, bro, they about to get you, bro. And you asked me how. Well, I don't know. Well, who? Well, I don't know. Knowing I got all the information. And if you've been watching Brilliant Idiots, then you know that Charlamagne the God has been on that platform talking about Drake's PR team and Rebel Wilson and how they are sharing personal PR teams and how, you know, things are coming to roost, the chickens are coming home to roost, and how, you know, Jay-Z, Charlamagne the God has been hinting towards this Akademiks and Grand Wizard and Akademiks TV investigation for a while on that podcast. He even said, hey, listen, I can't say too much, but just know, oh no, it's coming. Oh, no, to all you Twitter pages spreading narratives, Yo Thomas, he already hinted towards this. So you know exactly who's coming, you know exactly who's involved, but you don't tell Akademiks your homie. Why? So Akademiks don't really appreciate the heads up when the heads up don't come with a name. But y'all let me know in the comment section, man, what y'all think about this, man. How do you guys think this is gonna end? If you're still watching and you wanna watch another good video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, or here, or here, or here, somewhere on my screen to find out why exactly.
Yo, Chud not Chud. I just said Chud because bro just popped up right here. Yo, Flotto, amazing video. W video for real. I'm getting a little tired. W video though. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Listen, I feel like there was a better way to go about it. Of course, like Flotto said. Damn, I'm over here losing my chance. I'm tired as shit. Fuck. Hey man, being bored enough to what's it called? To what's it called? Fuck. What do I want to think of? Fuck. To be mad at a Twitter page, yo, to be mad at who's behind a page, to then threaten them and to be then hire personal and investors and shit, not investors, investigators. My bad, yeah, I'm going to bed right after this. All right, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if y'all did, do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one.